Extra, extra, read all about it. Virgo, this is all about you. This is your weekly oracle and tarot card reading from Born Without Boundaries. This is an energy reading that will reveal the general themes and energies influencing the sign of Virgo. Now, this could be Virgo, sun, moon, rising, wherever it influences your natal chart or your life. So you could be dealing with a Virgo. There is a deeper dive that offers specifics with a full tarot card spread, and that is the extended video in the link below. So please do join me for that as well. It includes a romance and relationship specific reading and guidance session as well. There's a new Virgo video every single week, so please click subscribe, ring the bell, and you'll know as soon as I upload them. I do personal readings. That information is in the description box below as well, or just email me at bornwithoutboundaries@gmail.com. We'll get the ball rolling. And then last but not least, Monday through Thursday, I do a live on Instagram, so please do join me over there, born_without_boundaries on Instagram. I'm gonna go live today over on YouTube. So happy Sagittarius full moon, happy lunar eclipse, Virgo. Let's start off with your crowning energy, see what the major influences are, and then we'll go to your central energy, which is the major source of the challenges, and then of course the grounding energy, which is rooting you, helping you through. Crowning your energy is transformation. You're going through a series of changes in your life right now. They will make you bolder, they will make you more beautiful, but right now it doesn't matter. I don't think you see them that way. What I know that you know is that life is changing, and acceptance is the first step to making this an easier, happier, not just happier, more comfortable transition. But no transitions are comfortable, Virgo. And especially for you who worries about things that they can't see in the future, and they don't have understood, and they don't have compartmentalized in a place where they know how to handle them. New things are coming at you every single day. And what this card is saying to me most of all is, you know that your life has gotten to a point where it's never going to change back. It's something that is changing into something completely different. The butterfly has no signs left of the caterpillar. In fact, if we sat the two of them next to each other, you wouldn't know without knowing, you wouldn't know that one was related to the other at all, because they're really not recognizable to each other. Once this transformation happens, nothing's ever going to go back to the way it was. Nothing's ever going to be the same. Now, I could tell you how beautiful this is and remind you that the caterpillar couldn't fly and that the butterfly can, and the butterfly can go great distances and spread its wings and feel the air beneath them, and has this whole new wonderful spectrum of qualities and abilities. And I don't think that any of that will make your heart happy, because right now all you're recognizing is the safe, cozy little branch and the yummy, gummy leaves that you used to chomp on. They're not going to be what you want anymore. They're not going to be where you live anymore. They're not going to be who you are anymore. And right now, I think that that's making you extremely sad. The good news is, I can say as somebody that's objective on the outside, is that these transitions will end up beautifully, in a way that I don't think you can even imagine right now. I mean, you can talk and talk and talk to the butterfly about how amazing it is to be soaring above things, and the perspective. You could try to describe an aerial view to the caterpillar, but all they can really see is the leaves in front of them. So there is a sense of you're not going to be able to know right now, or even be comforted right now by how beautiful the future is. Right now, there's just this recognition, because you know things are changing and they're going to be permanently different. With that very light introduction, let's get into the central energies that you're dealing with. Pisces. If you're dealing with a Pisces, this is really secure, beautiful energy. In fact, it's probably giving you a lot of happiness and joy, because there is abundance in this card. There's a reminder that you're taken care of, that you're in your element, that you have everything that you need. 3 plus 6 adds up to 9. You're almost come to this conclusion right before this traversing the peak kind of energy. You have everything that you need to get through this. Things are coming to the surface. They're just about to emerge. Right now, there's this sense of just longing and loving the feeling of what you're used to swimming around you. But there's also a sense of mystery and magic, maybe even a little mayhem, because Pisces is the house of mysteries, and you don't necessarily know what's coming next. Pisces is the house exactly opposite yours. It's your opposite house. I mean, it's hard for you to trust in those things that you can't see. It's hard. It's beautiful though. And I know I say that as a water sign. What I can suggest to help is, if you have any water placements in your chart, to understand them and learn about them and see how they can help you tap into this time of change, because the time of change is a great mystery. Change itself is a great mystery. Like everything that happens is a great mystery. And so we kind of have to let it just be a mystery, you know, and there's a lot of faith that goes into this moment. But going into this moment, there is this knowledge that you have everything that you need. And you can feel good about that, if nothing else. Reclaim your power. So this is, things are getting better. You're getting stronger. A sense of stepping out from a time of isolation and emerging back into the light, you know. Maybe you were lost in a dream for a while, or in a dream world for a while. You're coming out of that now. But you're not just coming out of it, you're coming out of it a different person. And the world that you're stepping into is not really a world that you're stepping back into, because the world is completely changed. What does that mean? Right now, it's all energies, so we're just going to keep it general. But essentially what it is not like almost like a long hibernation, and you wake up to find nothing is the same. Nothing is the way that you remember it. Almost instead of just a bear's hibernation, it's more like a Rip Van Winkle hibernation. You've been asleep for 100 years, and you wake up and the world's a completely different place. It's almost like having to emerge into a completely new world. I'm just saying it in the same way. Embrace the in-between. Embrace the change. That's what this is saying. Libra energy, partnership, finding a way to fit in, you know, just figuring out how to go with the flow, not even asking questions, almost like learning how to deal with this new energy around you by mimicking it. You know, by just not even questioning it, because you figure you'll learn more about it by becoming one with it, by being inside of it. I do believe that you'll maintain your own individuality and consciousness. So you'll almost be able to be observing your participation in this energy as almost an objective observer, so that you can learn from this energy. But this is like the only way you know how to learn from it, is to just merge into it. Your central energy is also Pisces. You know, Pisces could be the center of your life right now, helping you understand how to go with the flow, keeping you centered. Could be a person in your life or just a mentality that helps keep you centered by helping you have faith in an uncertain time. This is patience, watch and wait. This is more formed Pisces energy. This is more masculine Piscean energy, as in the active, inactive, the active, passive. So yes, you're being passive by waiting, but you're also being active by watching and observing and learning, fitting in. Maybe you're learning something new. Maybe you're just starting a new job. Maybe you're going back to college. All of these things could be true, but there is a sense of not rejecting, like not staying apart from and rejecting, but instead having almost like your intellect stay objective, stay apart from, but the rest of you follow along so that you can learn and participate. there is this sense of observing, maybe even with awe, a sense of, wow, you can, because this is what it is. And I will flip 10-10. This is divine counterparts. I don't know who you're dealing with, but this is a divine counterpart. If you're dealing with a Pisces, there's Libra and Scorpio here too, but Pisces is the main element. This is your divine counterpart. This is the person that was meant to teach you how to be comfortable in a completely new and different and unpredictable environment. This is that person. This is your spirit guide. Clear out the clutter. This is Cancerian energy. 8 + 2 = 10. This is a sense of ending. Completion. Not just ending as in completion. This cycle in your life is done. It's time to let it go with peace and with happiness and appreciation for all that it was. This Cancer, this could have been a person, this could have been a mentality, this could be motherhood itself, allowing this piece of you to move away from you because it's time. It's like the next step, right? It's ready and it needs to be let go of in order to move on to the next stage in its life, right? Dream the world into being. Now, of course, this could say that, you know, there's a Pisces that's leading you forward and things are ending with a Cancerian. And this is a sense of your past informing your future. So what have you learned from the past? What mistakes did you make in the past with this person that you're letting go of that you can use with this new person or this person, this future person, that can help you understand them and interact with them in a way that is not destructive, more understanding, more accepting, more fluid. Something about a past situation or relationship is really helping you to understand your current or a future situation or relationship. And that's what it was meant to do. Be at peace. 2 + 1 = 3, which is divinity and Holy Spirit. This is faith, trust, also connecting with spirit and God. 100% when this card comes out, it's my pray card. You'll find peace in meditation. You'll find peace in faith. You'll find peace by connecting to spirituality and knowing that you really don't ever let go of people. They just change forms in your life. Grounding your energy this week. Of course, I should know with you guys, the perfect amount of cards fell out. Time for a beginner mind. You are protective, you're defensive, you're a little bit afraid. You're trying to prepare yourself, but at the same time, you are a little bit over defensive. Maybe even using your words to defend yourself or to keep people back. You want a little bit of space. You want time. Time to let go. 3 + 1. 4. This is also stabilizing energy. Something that goes through the underground. This is something that could be an undercurrent. Maybe you're keeping your defensiveness and all the defensive things that you want to say, you're keeping them inside. You're keeping them into yourself because you don't want to hurt the situation. In some circumstance or understanding, you know that all of these things are coming from your fear, instead of your faith, or you don't want to hurt people. You're afraid to hurt people if you say what you really mean. And this isn't, it's almost like you've decided this isn't the time for that. Because the truth, in some ways, be at home. In some ways, you understand the truth is kind of fluid, right? It's a matter of perspective. It's a sense of I'm getting a lot of messages all at once. Hold on. Is it your truth or is it the real truth? And this is waking up to something that's new, but you know that it's new. You know that it's true, but you're not really comfortable with it yet. And you're holding it in. It's nagging your heart. It's hurting. So right now, The crowning energy is change, and the rooting energy is this pain. And maybe this pain is something that you can relate to. It's something that's actually home for you. It's tangible. It helps you feel something. And that feeling is something you connect with right now because everything else around you is almost numb. It's almost ambiguous because you don't know what to make of it. So it's almost like you're rooting yourself in that upset or in that fear or in that pain just to have something to tangibly connect to, something that you're experienced with. And you're experienced with those things. And in some weird way, this is helping you. It's helping you because you need something solid right now. This travel, this groundhog is an energy of, it rules the underworld, it rules the world of dreams. When you see a groundhog, watch your dreams because your dreams will start sending you messages, FYI. And maybe that's what it is. It's like your dreams are helping you work through this suffering. Because right now you can't really suffer out loud, or you don't want to. There is definitely a sense of not wanting people to see how badly it's hurting you. And you're keeping to yourself. Hold on. I want to flip the camera around. There you go. You can't really see it though, can you? There you go. Okay. Pisces. This is the strangest part of the reading because this is what's sort of getting you through. What's getting you through is what you're familiar with. And what you're familiar with is the sorrow. You've been through some sort of pain before. You've had to let go of something or someone that you didn't want to let go of. And it's hitting very, very close to home. And it's almost reminding you of the time when. But it's what have you learned? What did you learn in that situation? What did you learn? And maybe this situation is actually helping you to help you through this past situation that you never completely dealt with. That there is a sense of this time, you have to figure it out. You have to figure out how to let go and be at peace with it, how to let go and be happy with the newness that's in front of you. Because if you can't, then there is a sense of really tormenting and hurting way, way into the future, as well as just way, way into the future. It's like, what is this sense of holding on to the pain? It makes you feel stronger. You're familiar with pain. That's that thing with earth energy. They need to feel something tangible. And pain right now is what you feel as the tangible, something that you maybe can control because it's physical. It's something that you can relate to, right? You don't like this feeling of being lost in the midst. And that pain is almost a sense of leading you through, guiding you through. Now, earth energy is the only energy that I think could apply this in some sort of progressive way. My only warning is don't get lost in the pain, because this is a moment where you have the ability, like that. There's almost a sense of maybe you didn't let go of a pain from the past, so there's double pain that you have to let go of. Holding on in pain can make you stuck, and it's time to be unstuck. It's time to be untethered, and there is great joy here. Great potential and great possibility. All right, Virgo. I'm going to move into tarot. If you would like that tarot reading, please do join me. The link is below. It will include your romance and relationship messages as well. I'll see you guys in the extended.